Welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, I'm just recording this after I finished, so I'll probably have this uploaded tomorrow, maybe, if I upload this one today, or the last one today. So let's move on. Because I'm pretty sure there's no side quests.
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Oh!
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan.
Pretty sure this isn't the end of the game.
Confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
Kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
I'm laughing.
Hey! Elizabeth Stovak here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
Alright, cool. Okay.
I underestimated. So by now
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you
Yes,
please
fine.
get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
I'm like, we're not timed or anything, so I'm comfortable. There's like a big timer in the middle of the screen that says 10 minutes.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Ooh.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
There's like pillars, but they're like frozen over. But this is like a desert area we're in. That's readable. We're not. It's not. You don't listen to it. There's no one right over here. It's just a readable as well. And I'll pick this up. Okay.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
That's just another readable. That door doesn't open. Sad face. Oh, come on. Let's go in here. There's probably going to be something in here. Yep, it's just another readable. Like I said, I'm just going to read those on my own time. I'd like to get more of the lore of this game. Because it's very interesting.
Proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Oh! I'm not sure if that was because of me.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I
Ooh.
am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret super-weapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a super-weapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere.
That's an example of the
Global
robot eating
extinction
biomass.
is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating.
Be like an alien planet.
Waiting for something to eat. This
Waiting
is the
for something
horrible
to
truth
happen.
behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day. The day that life on Earth ceases to exist is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light
Oh, I remember.
into the darkness. Out.
This part's really cool. It's kind of sad right now. And what comes up kind of gets sad too, if I remember.
Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us.
Yeah, we still haven't gone ahead.
Find out how
Calm
she
down.
did it.
Calm down. We'll get to how we're still alive and there's still plants and shiz.
Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place?
There's only 3 of you bastards. It'll be easy. Get up there. Dunzo. Oh. We can listen to that one. I'll come back to it in a second here. Can I... Nope. I think I gotta get down. Okay. I'll get down in a second. I'll listen to it right now. It's no big deal.
There is some mistake. I don't understand why I was brought here. Why would you show me these things?
I know that there's already a lot to take in.
In the waiting area, I was seated with a Nobel laureate in biophysics and a monk, I think. He spoke neither English nor Mandarin. It is very strange. And General Harris? What?
I'm sorry. I was, trying to... Where is it? Don't tell me I have to get back up there. I am sorry. This is kind of wasting time right here. Drop. Where is it? There it is.
There is some mistake. I don't understand why I was brought here. Why would you show me these things?
I know that there's already a lot to take in.
In the waiting area, I was seated with a Nobel laureate in biophysics and a neither English nor Mandarin. It is very strange. What was he talking about? The robot swarm, the Pharaoh plague? Terrible.
Went too close to let
But
trap
it really
to
cannot
stop
be
us now.
stopped. Why
The
tell
data
us
points,
this?
what did they
There
contain?
are people in Shanghai, my friends, my family. They have joined Operation Enduring Victory already. It is for nothing? We will all die?
We're going to be able to answer some of these questions.
I just want to know why I am here. It doesn't make sense to me.
You were brought here because of your skill set.
No, me, right? I am an art historian. I know Dutch masters, Japanese calligraphy, Gerhard Richter. What does that matter now?
Well, that happened.
That is accurate, yes.
So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people. They feed off them?
Not just people. All organic matter.
Every living thing dissolved into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life reduced to bloody biofuel.
Yep.
In a word, yes.
Who did this? Pharaoh? That arsehole. Is he here?
No, Doctor.
Please, tell him Tom Pike wants a word. Now, get off! Get off! Doc, please! You get Ted Pharaoh in here!
He seemed upset.
Want to discuss?
Oof. So Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bubble serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations.
Ah, Jesus.
Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, it was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My taste run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malkeet was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place. You know, blood coffee? Conflict cappuccinos?
Mr. Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed. Just go.
Okay, so they have like these weird cigarettes that don't have tobacco.
You previously worked for Faro Automated Systems.
On the chariot line self-replication routines. I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your
It's a
people
cool
took
looking
me,
window.
I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since,
Would you like to take a moment?
no, I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work. And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but Ted could really sell a concept, and in the labs, in the light of creation, that first test run, when you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light, there were no limits. God, there were no limits.
Nope, there weren't.
Look, let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly.
Oh.
I mean, literally.
Oh!
Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since 57?
Big
That
shit
went
just hand
nowhere
fan right
real
there.
slow, and you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
Yeah, colony ship. Big shit right there. It's the only way that
I'm
would,
sure you now
quote unquote,
understand
save the human
urgency
race.
of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we couldn't negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, US Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You have had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great. Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes. With the resources I had, I estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Harris said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate. What is left?
Oh, that's just a readable, and okay. Give it a second. It'll pop up. There you go.
Meeting with Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said, not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it, after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging, slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us. Enduring victory can't buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
Alrighty. Let's enter the viewing room.
EP.02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Oh.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life.
Hey, where'd your crown go?
Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake.
These are names of Greek gods.
Each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on,
see at the bottom,
fit
Hades
together.
right there, the main villain of the game.
How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
When did you change clothes?
The whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life, for us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
It'll explain in a second. Which is the sad part of what happened to Apollo, at least. Hades, we obviously know what happened to him. He turned evil for some reason. I think it'll also explain that. So yes, that's what one thing I was going to say. But another thing is, even though Hephaestus creates those robots to clean the atmosphere and all that, they're still enemies, even though they're not corrupted. I don't understand that. I think it might explain that as well. And then they are getting more and more aggressive every year, they said, too. Like, right at the beginning of the game. This is just a readable. Oh, okay.
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves they weren't cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. A better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. It's just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom. I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard, to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be atonement.
Yep.
If you're still nauseous.
No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this. But the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East. Like the Congo. Like Timo. Like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock?
You'd grow old together, with your loved ones, in safety.
I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family?
I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized.
Oof.
A habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Alford. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years.
I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words.
I'm sorry.
Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over.
I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
Wait, did it just cut out there? I didn't press triangle or anything. I think it just cuts out right there. I don't know. I didn't hit anything, so...
Is he to make sure I behave this time?
Security. For your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you. Surprised. No, flabbergasted.
What
Like
is
my
this?
old man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. He's kind of blue skying. It's... Jesus.
It's Jesus?
I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I'm getting out of here. What did you... You don't... Get your hands off me!
Okay, so there's nothing on it? What are these stranded shackles for? Oh, okay, let's... Okay, what's going on here? What's going on? Whoa, scared the shit out of me. Why am I able to come in here? I don't know. It looks like some sort of X-ray thing or whatever. Just very large in scale. Or something. It's got water in it, but then there's water everywhere in here. I don't know. Let's head back out. Oh, there's oh, that's just a readable. Okay. And we can't go that way. So let's move on. So I don't know what that shackle is. I know where I can find it. It's right here. This mysterious item is valuable only to the most curious merchants. Shackles made from an unknown smooth material. I think this is for... I don't know. I'll have to look it up later. Yeah. I'll have to... Oh. Okay, I guess there is a side quest. Okay. So...
Intruder! Get her!
Right.
Oh, hello.
What do you do? Don't die now.
What else you got?
Okay. You guys suck.
I hashed it out with them. What the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians. So the idea of a reconstituted virus... We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff. But the alternative? Nothingness. For there to have been all this, and then... nothing. And with Charles Ronson running the show, I respect him. He's got a passion to it. He's hot-blooded. So I said I'll do it. I'll put my all into this, literally. When the project is done, I'll take the medical option, thank you. Counselor said I might change my mind. I told him that he didn't know me very well then. For life's sake, I'll do the dirty work. But I want no part of this pathetic, attenuated future on offer. I'm an outdoors man. Never did like the feel of solid-state lighting on my skin. And a wee bit of a claustrophobe, anyway.
I can see that as being a problem. We gotta go that way, so let's go this way. I think... Yep, okay.
Zero Dawn. It is art in a way.
You're telling me.
Scale, there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Sauvé? Christina Sauvé?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now. And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair. Not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity, I must do this.
Might need this.
Yeah, you will. There's another one.
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural it'd be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn?
Oof.
Sign me up.
Alrighty. Let's move on.
Is there another route?
I've done this before. Just need my focus.
Come on. There we go. Just need my focus for what? Oh, right there. Okay, that's why. Alrighty.
Saving these for the trail.
Come on.
Here we go. Another one of these.
Oh.
There's a part missing.
Oh, maybe not.
There's a storage area nearby.
Okay, they couldn't have made this easier. Let's see. Down right. Oh, come on.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
There we go. Listen to that too.
I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Okay, so I still gotta find the part before I do that, but I understand how to do that. That's pretty easy. Where's... I'm like, you don't... Yeah, I can't put the part in. Yep, okay. Believe the part might be in here. Let's see. Like, it should be. This shouldn't go anywhere. Yeah. Pick up.
One.
There you go.
Looks intact.
Oh, gotta crouch. There you go. And stuff over here. Oh, gotta jump down. Install.
That should do the trick.
Gotta scan it.
Let's get that door open.
Okay. Left down. go. Right. Come on. That should be it. Should be up, right, down, left, up. Oh, maybe it's okay, maybe it's this. Maybe it's this. Maybe it is this. Down, right, up. Down. Wait, I gotta go right here. What am I doing? Down, right, up, left, down. Okay, maybe not. 1 second.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Let me try this. There we go. Got it.
Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Oh. There we go. Hello, sir. Oh, there's multiple sirs.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. 2nd floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. That's nothing. Oh, okay. Don't get knocked down. I'm Slenderman. Ouch. 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 Oh, come on. There you go. Ow. Oh my god, there's more. Oh my god, there's more. I took no damage. Ouch.
Don't run out now.
Oh, that was a miss. And one more. Oh, come on. There's your head. What the? There you go.
That's the last of them.
Structural failure. Repeat.
Or not.
Oh, come on. Okay. Okay, we got problems. We got problems. Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay. We had 2 of them.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Yeah, well, screw you, sir. I am trying to find the stuffs. The good stuffs. The information stuffs. As far as I can tell. Okay, so yeah, it's just like more. Hopefully more doesn't spawn. As they just start marching in. Oh, I don't see any scans. I don't see any scans aside from these. which I'll get to in a second here. I think there was... Okay, no. Alright, let's go. Let's go. That's a readable.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So like, you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff.
Oh, hi.
Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical in places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
That was the question I had earlier, so they're probably gonna...
More than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
No, they weren't.
Mostly they were docile until 10, 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
For years, Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself, in the cauldrons. Stalkers, Ravagers, the Thunderjaw. How could it do that? And why?
Why indeed?
Okay, that doesn't... And I'm sure this restarts the thing.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus.
Yep. Simmer down. Simmer down. Simmer down.
Subordinate function that Gaia will use
Scare
to
me.
make lots and
She
lots
scares
of
me.
robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple.
Oh. It's nice to have these.
You probably noticed that only about a...
Yeah, shut up. There's nothing back here. I might have to make this a 0.5 episode, because I think we go through every single one of them and it explains what every single one of them does. And that took a while just for one, so... And we have 17 minutes left, so... Oh, that's, Oh, come on! Okay, good. Oh, hello. Cool.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be more Eclipse.
Okay.
Careful now.
There's something back there, though. One second. Let me see if I can't... That's dumb. How do I get in here? Okay, I think I know how. We gotta move ahead. Yes, you can hear me. Don't worry your pretty little heads. Okay. Stairs. Door that doesn't open, sad face.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina El-Badji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic.
Oh, there's more languages.
The transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
There we go. Alright, let's continue. That's another readable. Let's see. Oh, music cut out. Okay. Can't go through that either? Okay. Guess we can't really go into Apollo and, like, see it more or whatever. Ooh, 300 goddamn damage. Oh, and you're heavy. Yeah, you're not gonna. Yep. Oh, good. No, you don't see anything. If you notice me, come on out. I'm ready for you.
You'll do.
Oh, okay, hi. Oh, bye. People, I am ready. Come at me, bro.
Got him over here.
Oh. Why did I jump so high that time? It's not all of them, but... Let's see, get over here. Go.
Should have been a cave of wonders. Look around. See if anything is left.
Grab this, grab this. I don't think there's any other scannables in here. Hopefully. This is a pretty big area, and it's pretty maze-like in a sense. Small but big, but there's a lot of walls. So I'm not gonna... Yeah, this,
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff.
Ah! My god. Keep forgetting, I'm sorry. Where is it? I could probably grab it from over here. It's, where is it? Right here? What the hell is that? Where'd it go? What the hell? There it is.
Dr.
There
Sobek,
we go.
Please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers, It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth.
Ouch.
My one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks, by throwing more death at it. It is my hope that there will be no need for men like me in the world to come. If you are one of the people of that future world listening to this message, please know that I am sorry, and that I wish you well. Sincerely, Aaron Harris.
Well, damn, that's pretty heavy right there, dude.
Welcome to Hades, Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol, the ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what the... what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos.
Drown me.
Spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And
Data.
how does it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh Titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
Yeah, stop asking questions. Only I can ask questions, because you can't hear me.
Looks like the only way onwards.
Okay, I thought we'd, like, listen to all of them, which we still might, but, like, it's still readable. Oops. I'm probably gonna just pop onto this really quickly. Whoop, 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 whoop. No, a little too far. Up, nope. Calm down, Aloy.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to
Forget about traveling light.
a snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors, to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem, to say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
Alrighty. I didn't mean for them to talk over each other like that, so let's scan these for ourselves since read what they're. Ectogenic Chamber of Advanced Design. Okay. Too bad they're talking over the thing.
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
Oh, Mother Mary.
Oh!
It was one of them?
This is like cloning pods. Okay.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
Okay, I think this is Elizabeth's office right here. It's hard to see up. Okay, it's not really... Yeah, no, not going any higher than that. Got 3.5 minutes left, so we could probably make it to Elizabeth's office and end it there. Let's see what we can do then. Oh, here's another voice recorder.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is, give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez,
I agree with him too.
It says.
After what's been happening to you guys, like, you can't let that happen again when there's nobody around. You just can't. We're in our office right now too, I think so.
Though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
Feelings.